everyone, it's Anja from Cooking with Plants and welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're one of my regular subscribers, welcome back. It's great to have you here. And I'm very excited today to share one of my absolute favorite recipes for a vegan caramel sauce. This doesn't use sugar and it's very quick and easy. You don't need to get out a pan and cook anything over the stove top. It's just a blend and serve recipe. I've been using this recipe for about 10 years now. So I've been vegan for 10 years, plant-based, oil-free, and this is one of my favorite caramel sauces that I just use all the time. And the best thing about this is that you can actually keep it in the freezer and then just use it whenever you like because it actually stays soft. So it's great to have it as an emergency dessert if you've got friends coming over. It's absolutely amazing with fresh, crispy apples and strawberries, and I just love it. So I'm excited to share this with you now, and let's get into the recipe.
Cooking with plants, vegan made easy.
So first up, what I've done is actually use the cup from my Try Best blender. So I love using this small Try Best blender because you can make small amounts of things, especially sauces. It's absolutely amazing. I'll leave the link to it below if you do want to check it out. I just love using it. And what I basically have done here is put a cup of dried medjool dates. So I've pitted those and I put them into my blender cup, but you could use a bowl, you could use any type of glass, as long as you can put liquid over the top. That's all we're looking for to start with. So I'm going to be using my blender anyway, so I like to just soak it in the cup. So that's about 9 dates, medjool dates that I've pitted, and then what I've done is put the juice of half of a lemon over the top. And then I've just topped it up with water just to the top of the dates. So depending on what type of bowl you use, just make sure you just cover the dates and then just let it sit there in that lemon water just to help the dates to soften up, and the dates will also absorb some of that lemon and it will make it a really nice flavor and texture, and it will also help your blender to blend this into a very smooth consistency. So let that sit. If you don't have much time, I sometimes use boiled water and put it over the top, but if you have got time, you might even want to do it the night before you actually make it and let it sit overnight, and just use some regular filtered water or room temperature water. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that soaking liquid because it's absolutely delicious, and I'm going to just drain it off, and then I'm going to use that either for my next batch of this caramel sauce, or I'll keep it in the fridge to put into smoothies, or sometimes I even freeze these into ice cubes and then I can just use it in smoothies if I want something a bit cold in that smoothie. So all I'm going to do is I've got a bowl here with a strainer and I'm just going to pour this liquid off. And then all I'm going to do is place those dates back into the blender. Then next I'm going to add the rest of my lemon. So this is the other half of the juiced lemon, and that's going into the dates. And then I've got a 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup going in. If you don't want to use maple syrup, then just add about another 5 of the dates, and then you can just make it a pure caramel made from dates. But I love the combination of the dates and the maple syrup. I'm also adding in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I absolutely love the taste of vanilla, and it just combines so beautifully in this caramel sauce. It's absolutely delicious. And then finally I'm adding half of a teaspoon of coarse Celtic sea salt. The salt just really brings out the sweetness of the caramel and the sweetness of the dates in here, and it just makes it really delicious. So if you have a look at a lot of high-end chocolates, etc., they actually include salt because it does bring out the sweetness. So give this a try, add the salt in. If you're salt-free, then leave it out, but it does add a really beautiful depth and just a really well-balanced roundness to this sauce. It's absolutely yummy. And then give it a blend up. Okay, so this has been blending for about a good minute or two. So I'm going to give this a taste test. As you can see, it's just really rich and thick and creamy, and it is going to taste delicious. I know, because I've been eating this for 10 years. Give it a taste test. Oh, it just never fails to deliver. It is so delicious. Please give this a try and come on over to my Facebook group and let me know what you use this on. I'd love to see your photos in there as well. I'll leave a link to that group below as well, and I would love to see you in there and see what you use this sauce for and how you serve it. Oh my goodness, it's delicious. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and I look forward to seeing you for the next recipe soon. Bye for now. Yummy. It's so good.